you good? Oh, hey, you killing? Hey.
I was gonna say thank you. Oh shit.
Hey, hey.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Word. We got Barry S Naylor. Barry S Naylor in the building.
Yeah. Well, we outside the building now, but
yeah, getting started early.
Yeah, technicalities, you know.
So we coming from Florida to South Carolina. Oh, South Carolina to Florida, to PA.
Yeah, South Carolina to Florida to Philly area.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, you gotta say like the big city that you're close to, because nobody else knows the outside stuff after that.
Right.
Even I live there and I don't even know the stuff that's outside.
Yeah. How long you been out there? Cause I've known you since I was following you. I've known you to be like a Florida cat.
Yeah, and I'll accept that because Florida's, depending on, you know, what they got going on in the news, I claim it. But now I'm from South Carolina. But I moved to Florida like 2003 for college.
Right.
So shout out to the Florida Gators. Then after that, I stayed there for a hot minute. Then I moved to Pennsylvania around 2017. Started doing comedy in the Northeast, so that way I can hit bigger markets and stuff.
Yeah. When did you start doing stand-up? For real?
2011, off peer pressure.
Yeah, that sounds about right, because I was doing stand-up comedy in 2012, and I was just following every stand-up I ever came across.
Yep.
I was following everybody. And when I tell you I've been following you for a minute, you didn't even have nowhere near having dreads yet, bro.
No.
This was like your fake famous era.
Oh yeah. When hey,
Dominican.
Hey,
God damn.
Hey, get that on camera. They about to fight. Somebody owes somebody some money. So let's walk slow. Make sure you get it on video.
Oh Lord,
in case somebody get jumped.
You catch a stray, for real.
You're right, never mind, walk fast. Yeah, because this is New York. Y'all been popping people, but we're not CEOs, so we should be okay.
Word.
Too soon? Yeah,
That's
whatever.
funny. Yeah, I mean, I'm low-key a CEO. Don't find out about Polymaf.
Yeah, shooting somebody at 6 o'clock in the morning is too soon. Like, eat your breakfast. That was the wildest part of the whole story to me. I'm like, bro, it's a cold front and you popping somebody at 6:45 in the morning? That is crazy.
Yeah, he was, bro. I wonder how you track those guys down. Like, how did he know? Like, he's gonna be right there at this time.
You a CEO and you going to work at 6:45 in the morning, man? What are you doing up that early?
Word.
I would go to work late if I run the place.
You'd probably making a ton of money too. Jeez Louise.
Not no more.
Not no more, man. Damn, hoping his insurance covers the funeral.
I hope so. It'd be crazy if he got denied because it was in the clause. It had to be from like
exactly.
a natural cause.
It's on delay. There's no CEO now.
Oh wow, that'd be crazy. You gotta wait for the payout for the insurance to cover the funeral expenses. That's crazy.
When it comes to comedy, what inspired you to really get started? Because you said your friends, but like where you get like your blueprint from, comedy wise?
So I started doing improv before I started doing stand up. So I'm a improv guy over anything, over stand up. So I'm in a group called Got Jokes Entertainment. So we do like improv and also stand up and stuff like that. So basically my peers, they were the ones who introduced me to how to like write and how to prepare for stand-up shows. Yeah. So that's pretty much what I got.
Lighting.
I learned how to do. Are we stopping here? We good? All right, cool. I know you good. Oh, hey, you killing? Hey.
I was gonna say thank you. Oh shit.
Hey, she cute. Hey, you better. Hey, okay. I feel like I want to hop back and get in the booth with him.
We gotta hit that lighting at one point. What Essence magazine?
Yeah.
Okay, so you were doing improv in college, in high school too, as well, right?
Yeah, actually I did improv in high school too, but that was just playing around. Then I got to college, was taking it for like an elective, but then I found myself enjoying the classes. It was like one of those sets, you can just go to the class even if you're not getting the credit for it, so I would be doing that too. Then I started getting, taking it like, since I'm gonna be here all the time, I might as well, get it towards the degree. So then from there, learned the essentials and the basics of improv. Then after I moved to Tampa, one of my friends from college was part of an improv group in Tampa, and that's who I ended up auditioning with and got in that group. And they consist of stand-up comedians. So they're the ones who just, I would just go to shows with them. They would get me on stage, and I finally decided to do it. And then I just learned from there, and we just kept going from there. Just kept getting better.
Is that
Got Jokes, yeah.
That's Got Jokes.
Yeah.
What is the where did I find this at? Oh man. It was the name of one of your improv groups. I think
Theater
it was in
Strike
college.
Force?
Yeah,
Theater Strike Force, yeah. TSF, that was the group. Yeah, it was a multicultural group. And that way I can just learn how that's basically where I learned how like different groups, different audiences, just, try to navigate the spaces. So what might be funny to this group of people might not be funny to this group, but so what you gotta do is just find like the silver lining.
Literally read the room.
Yeah, you gotta learn how to read the room.
Word.
And I just take that over to stand-up too.
How has going to the University of Florida helped your comedy career?
Wherever I go, there's like a gator somewhere nearby.
Yeah.
So
Even in New York, you feel like there's a gator nearby?
Oh yeah, they here because they come to my show. I did UCB. I took a couple classes with UCB, and the main people that came to my graduation show were my gators. So they always pulling up to a show.
Is that UCB like you got like the legitimate UCB, like or is like some side shit? Like the UCB that's hard to get into?
I took the class. Yeah. I had like
took the class. Yeah.
Yeah, I took the classes because they gave away some scholarships to people that live in New York. So I just took somebody's address and I live in New York, and boom, got the scholarship.
That's what's up. What city, or you lived in three, 4 places now. Which city you lived in has the most impact on your comedy career? Which helped propel you the most, pretty much?
That's a good question because each one brought different stuff. Well, South Carolina, that's like the foundation. I wasn't doing comedy there.
So you grew up there?
I'm from South Carolina.
Wow, I never knew that.
So yeah.
The way you go so hard for the Gators, you would think you're from Gainesville, bro.
Oh yeah. I mean, they got all my money, so I figured I might well rep them. So South Carolina, that's the foundation. My family's funny, so that just taught me just being funny in general. Right. Florida introduced me to improv, and Gainesville introduced me to improv. Tampa introduced me to stand-up to like learn how to do it. And then after, I started doing it for some time, I came up here, to Philly. And from there, Philly and DC pretty much helped boost up. Cause it's like a different scene. Once you get out like
DC. What were you doing out in DC? You just lived out there too?
Just some comedians I'm cool with just got me to like host a room out there, like to do it monthly. Right. So I started meeting people there. So, and now I got my own room out there, Certified Fools at the DC Comedy Loft that I do with comedian Dwayne Watts. And from there, I'm just like meeting different people, just being in different rooms and, getting your name out there. So, and the internet helped too with the sketches. So that helps add on to the stand-up too. So
what are some of I seen you have some viral sketches, man. You had that one at the Delta. That's Delta, right? Your Delta skit.
Barry from the Delta counter.
Check it in. Okay, all right. Let's go ahead and get that taken care of. You ain't got no mask? Oh, it's a hoax? Okay. Last name, please.
That's one of my favorite ones.
I remember seeing that. I remember seeing the first one you did. It went viral. It was like, I think it was during the pandemic.
Yeah,
people were going crazy.
Yeah, I pissed everybody off. I learned that hate watching also counts as views.
Oh yeah, unfortunately.
So that's when everybody was like, when the mask first got introduced. So I'm doing a sketch in my room with my mask on. But I kept pulling the mask down to talk, because I'm like, you can't hear me through the mask in the video, so it's only right if I pull the mask down. And instead of just laughing at the video, people were mad because I was pulling the mask down. I was like, you're the reason why COVID is spreading. I'm like, I'm home. I'm in my room.
Right.
This is a green screen. My left arm is fading out from the video. Why do you think I'm spreading COVID? They were pissed. They were sharing it to their friends, and I was getting so many hate comments. But I was like, I'm gonna get hate comments, but also views at the same time.
Right.
So I would just take the hate comments and respond to them. which caused more hate comments and more views, and then it just took off. And next thing you know, a million people had watched it. And I was like, y'all tripping.
What other skits have you done that have had that kind of virality?
Well, that's become a series. Barry from the Delta County, so I just do like start doing like a series of those. I get into with other Spirit employees. That one's been working. Also, I did the August, the brawl. And, the Montgomery Ball.
You were selling merch, right?
Yeah. I had I did the Malcolm X picture where he's holding the gun, except I was holding like a folding chair.
Yeah.
So by any means necessary, that one went viral. I ended up on the Roland Martin show. He pulled that one off the internet.
Wow.
That one got.
Tim, let's walk slow. We're going to take advantage of this lighting.
Yeah, that one got stolen, though. Somebody tried to put their face on my video, on my picture.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's the worst.
Yeah, that's how I know when I'm doing something funny. People try to steal your stuff. So yeah.
What do you think is like the hardest part of stand-up?
Hardest part of stand-up?
For you personally.
The acting, just doing it is easy. So like,
word.
Writing and performing, I love it. So I've been performing.
I feel like that's the hardest part. That was my problem. Like when I was doing stand-up, I was getting gigs left and right, but as soon as I touch the stage, I forget my set.
Yeah, but
I was getting opportunities like a motherfucker.
But like I've been doing like improv, so like I'm just comfortable on stage now with the improv background. Right. So just getting the people to come out is just the promotion part. Like just writing and performing, I've been performing since I was 3, so standing in front of people ain't nothing no more. So just getting the people out on a consistent basis, that's something.
But do comedians still have to go through that? I feel like you get to a certain point where you don't have to worry about bringing people out. Like
it is, once your audience finds you, like your core audience finds you, then from there I think everything else just falls into place. It's just once getting them to find you is the
What do you think you got to do to be able to surpass that shit?
I don't even know. If I knew I'd do it already, I would have been did it. I would have did it a long time ago.
Yeah, I just feel like maybe consistency.
But I mean, the more you keep doing it, people gonna find you. Because like I use the analogy, like some people found Outkast at Aquemini, some people found them at the Love Below and Speaker Box. So if you just keep doing what you do, then the people gonna find you eventually. Yeah. So.
I found you from New York, and you was in in Florida, bro. So I was gonna say Jacksonville, but it's whatever you were in school.
I think that in Gainesville. Yeah. I was thinking, I was like, when did, it was been a while.
I'm thinking of a comedian, Shay Clemens, and them.
That's the homie.
I'll tell you. When I was doing comedy, I was following every state. I don't give a fuck if he was from Wisconsin. I'm following him and seeing if we could link up somehow.
Yeah, Shay the homie. I just had him on Certified Fools in DC.
Okay, word.
Anytime I got me and him started doing stand-up together. So that's like, we call each other like comedy cousins. So whenever I have a show, I make sure at some point he's gonna be on there. And he does the same thing for me too. So that's like one of the perks of being in the comedy business. The people that you meet along the way. The journey is what people don't really understand. That's the fun part. Yeah.
Life changing and those moments where you're like, okay, now I hit a checkpoint, now I take a shift, we hit the next level. I love that feeling.
Yeah, exactly. Because before, think about when I had no shows, and now I just started when I was doing shows in Tampa, I never think I'd be in New York, slide in New York to go do comedy shows. Now here I am. It's cold ass night with this wind blowing, with 3 outfits on. Yeah. Because it's cold as shit. What is this?
The dopest thing about Shay is too, because he was in the military and still doing comedy. You were a teacher. Are you still a teacher or?
I'm in the classroom.
Okay, yeah.
I ain't really teaching them because that's their parents' job.
Hilarious. But you work with kids for the most part, right? How does that affect your comedy career? You being viral on Instagram and stuff on social media?
I don't care. I still just say what I gotta say. I just add them to my sets. My kids, they hilarious too. So they, even though they're little, they still inspire me.
Okay, so they don't really check for you on the social media, like Mr. Naylor.
Nah, I made a series with them too. So I would take some the wild stuff they would say and did Mr. Barry Feels the Blues, because that's, but teachers get pissed off by October to December. Teachers don't want to be there.
Wait, you said from what?
October to December.
Type thing?
Yeah, they checking out mentally. So I'm I just say, put all the wild stuff my kids say. My kids was asking me my watch was outdated. I'm like, you're 6. Yeah. Why are you asking me if I got the most up-to-date Apple Watch?
Wow.
I need you to be able to read this. You need to know that 2 + 2 is not purple. You know what I mean? You focusing on the wrong thing.
So. That's dope. I feel when it comes to teachers and people like that are in that field and like social media, I feel like the administration sometimes is like against that. Like they give you a hard time.
My admin was cool for the most part because you just find a loophole. Like I don't have the kids on my videos, and I'm not saying names, so you don't know whether if it's true or if I, just made it up.
Right.
So there's nothing you can really be upset about.
Yeah.
And plus, they come to the shows anyway.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So you get the support from your workplace. For work.
They pull up.
I feel like that's a huge key. I used to work at Costco and Whole Foods and stuff. When I was doing stand-up comedy and doing my vlogs and shit, I was hiding it for the longest time. And then once I like told one person, one of my coworkers were like, "Bro, this shit is fire." Yeah. And then word got around, and everybody started following me and started supporting me. And I was like that guy at Costco, like, "Yo, that's the comedian dude."
Once people find out, the word gonna spread. Because I started at a new school. I think I told like 1 or 2 people. But somebody that worked there saw me at a show before. Yeah. And they were like, "Are you a comedian?" I was like, yeah. And they was like, I knew you from somewhere. I was at the gas station the other night, actually, back at the crib. And this dude, I'm walking in, this dude walking out. And you get those stare downs and people recognize you from somewhere.
Double takes. Like,
he was like, "Man, you that comedian, man. You were roasting me at that one show." And I was like, "Oh, what were you doing to make me roast you?"
Right.
'Cause I'm not just gonna roast you out of nowhere, man. You had to make me do it.
Right.
So
that's dope though, that you get recognized for doing comedy. I'd rather that than anything else. Like Mr. Teacher. Like, nah, please.
Yeah. But the thing is, like, when people recognize you for like different stuff that you got in like your different lives, like intertwined with each other. Because my family run a funeral home. Oh, wow. So I like work the funeral home stuff too. Wow. So when I'm like working the service, I did a service like a month ago. This lady was in the back. She was all, sad from the funeral. And then I walked by and she was like, "Yo, you the comedian?" I was like,
"Wow.
You're supposed to be grieving right now, man. I'm not, don't be in awe."
That's awesome. Wow.
I appreciate it. Come to a show, but not right now. We we grieving.
Who do you think is the funniest person in your family?
The funniest person in my family, currently, one of my cousins. He's a reverend.
Oh wow.
He's low key the funniest person. He's like an intellectual comedian. He's saying like funny stuff, but he's like really smart. But he's like sarcastic with it too. It's hard to explain it, but he's hilarious. But like, my grandparents were actually top 2 funniest to me. Like they were just trash talkers out of nowhere. So
were you really in a commercial, or was that just a skit that you did for Instagram? The Southwest commercial.
Oh, that was a skit.
Bro, that shit is so legit,
bro. Yeah. Shout out to Chris O'Baby, stand-up comedian from Texas. He filmed it and made it look like it was an actual commercial. Yeah. I told the lady, like, "Oh, how many months are you?" She's like, "I'm not pregnant." Want to get away?
Ding, ding. Yeah, I got figured out. Okay, he's an actor, but I'm telling you, brother, I'm that improv class is working.
Yeah, man.
That shit. Word. Stand-up wise, or is there anything big that you're working on? Or are you just doing I don't want to say you're on a tour, but you traveling, bro. You doing shows.
Whoever got a stage, I'm there. So I try to. Like coming up, like I used to see one of my peers, Spunky Robinson, whenever he posts a flyer, Spunky would be like everywhere. So I was like, dang, I want to do that one day. So now I'm like, whenever somebody like, now I'm in a place where I can do that, I'm trying to like bounce around, get like different rooms, see like different crowds, cause like the New York crowd can't like jokes one way, DC's one way.
Really?
I just did.
Bang.
Okay, bet. All right, yeah. And I just did.
How's the lighting? Good?
It's good.
Okay.
Yeah, even if we swap spots, like it's good.
Yeah. I just did Monroe, Louisiana a couple months ago with the comedian Jay Yoder.
Okay, so I never heard of him.
Yeah. He's actually a teacher as well. He's with the board teachers tour.
Wow.
So yeah, he took me out to Monroe, Louisiana with him. That was it's a different type of experience, but I'm like, yeah, they still laugh. So, you just see all the different types of humor, different types of rooms. Try to be in as many different kinds of rooms that you can. So,
well, what's like a big goal you're aiming towards? Just to keep doing shows until what though?
Till I can just like club tour, drop a special, drop some albums. I just want to just for like the span of my career, just have like a body of work where I can say I had some input on this, and I left the people with something to laugh at, stuff to remember me by. So
Yeah.
So I mean, I kind of like got that right now, but just be consistent with it and like just longevity, just like the Wayans, like Marlon Wayans, like Keenan, like they keep making stuff. And
What do you say you're using, since you like rooted in improv, would you say that you're using stand up as like a stepping stone to try to get on into like movies and more of an acting type thing, or you?
Yeah, I mean, because I'm always down to like find some like roles to hop in.
So like, what's the final goal for Barry Naylor?
I mean, I don't really have a final goal. I just want to just the completed body of work. Just keep going until I check out.
Stand up. Just keep performing on stage?
No, just keep performing like everything. So like stand up, get into like the acting, help like write and just create stuff. Like, you know, right now I'm trying to like learn sitcoms, get into sitcoms and help with
like writing wise?
Like writing wise, yeah. I love Abbott Elementary. That's like one of my most favorite shows right now. So Abbott Elementary, Curb Your Enthusiasm. I'm watching like Papa's House. Always Sunny in Philadelphia, just wild stuff like that.
And you're probably watching that shit, not even for like the thing, you're watching it for like the writing and like the techniques that they use and stuff, man.
Exactly. So yeah, I want to get into that and just create and just see what I can come up with or how I can help somebody come up with that thing that's on their mind, help, you know, take it to the next level and stuff
have
like
you
that.
Like tried, have you took any steps that go towards that direction? Like try to get into like in those spaces, like a writing room?
So I took the writing courses for was it Second City UCB, both of those. I was doing the writing for late night. I'm intrigued by how late night does their opening monologue, especially like SNL when they do the weekend updates. I like shit like that. So yeah, so I want to get into that too. So I just gotta just do it more and just try to do something with it. So basically when I was taking the classes for like writing for late night, they was like just create your own thing so you can just try to do something from there. So that's why I started the BSN with BSN. That's how the show.
What is that really about?
That was just me grabbing comedians and we were just taking like whatever was happening in the news, and then we were just riffing on it, like giving the perspective from a comedian's take. And then I would also create like different segments. You know how they play games like late night shows? Yeah. So I would just create games to play with the comedians and stuff like that too. So that was just my way of taking what I learned and incorporating it and put my own spin to it. Right. So yeah, I just learned some shit and just applied to my own stuff.
What's one of the best cities that you've performed on stage at?
Oh man, I love Orlando's cool, DC's cool, New York is cool, because New York you get like a melting pot of just who all was in the audience. There's some people in there from like, I think France were in the building one night when I did, it was Harlem Nights. Yeah, it was like for the New York Comedy Festival, so some people from like everywhere were there. Wow. So, but yeah, I just like bounce around different spots. I got LA in February, so we're gonna see how that goes.
You performed out there before?
I've done it once, but I got Chocolate Sundays, First Impressions, coming up.
That you did there already?
No, that's coming.
That's a great look, I feel like. Wow.
Yeah, so I gotta go.
What's the shittiest place you performed at? Tell me a good story. Tell me a good story. Shittiest venue.
Shittiest place. I performed at a strip club before.
Wow.
Yeah, and that was absolutely terrible because nobody was there to hear jokes.
Oh, they still had the strippers going?
Yeah,
on the stage?
The strippers were the only ones listening to the jokes. I was like, and nobody else was there. It was early. Like, nobody comes to a strip club early but strippers. Yeah. Not even the A team. It's like this is like
the lights on still.
Yeah, this is the newbies, right? That was early in the career. I was like, oh man, this is absolutely trash. I'm gonna do it though. The show's called Ass and Laughs. That's the crazy part.
Can you tell me about Ass and Laughs?
Ass and Laughs.
Shut up for the ass.
A whole lot of laughs.
Yeah.
Can you tell a story about a time when you bombed on stage? Your worst experience on stage, like damn.
Worst experience? Shit. I did the Shaq Comedy All-Star audition in 2015 at Uptown Comedy Club. And it was there for 2 nights. First night, killed it, destroyed it. Then the producer's like, yeah, I think you're funny, but you start off kind of slow. If you could just like pick it up a little bit. So I changed my set around and I did my closer for my intro. And then after that, the crowd was like, it was like crickets. And it was like, I wasn't getting no laughs. You know, like when you, I don't know if people know, it's like when you're on stage and shit don't go your way, the back of your neck start getting hot and you feel like a bead of sweat go right down your spine. I'm not sure why it's directly on your spine and not like a shoulder blade or something like that, but nah, just right there, man. It was the longest. I'm not even sure how long I was on stage. All I know, it was too long and I was ready to get off. And it was, yeah.
But you never been booed at least.
No, I never been booed.
I've been booed. I was booed by a bunch of kids at that. I was doing a talent show. Like,
I wish kids would boo me. I'd talk about their parents. Like, your mama ain't even want you. Get out of here. Good night. I wouldn't say that for anybody that does.
So you've been doing comedy for almost 15 years, like 13, 14, 15 years?
Yes, year 13. Next year, February 16th. Wow. Be year 14.
Wow. What would you say is your most rewarding moment during your whole career?
Oh shit, man! I've had so many like fun moments. I met like people we grew up watching I perform with Ricky Smiley within the first year. Then I take like I just meeting people, and then there's like some nights where I'm just on. Like I did an attempt to tape a special. And that was probably like one of my best nights on stage. Nice. Like, you know, like when everything hitting for an hour. Yeah. Yeah. So, man, just meeting people. I met Martin Lawrence. I met, who else have I met? Like the OGs, like Talent. And
yeah, word. Yo, real quick, I have a funny story, man. I was doing stand-up comedy. You know, Talent's from out here, man. Yeah. And I'm cool with his son and everything. And I DM'd him, I was like, bro, I need some stage time. It was his birthday party show. And he's like, yeah, bro, I'll give you a 5-minute set. Perfect. I pulled up, man. When I tell you I stunk the room up, I was like one of the first comedians. I did a ball joke. I like rubbed the ball dude's head. He said, don't you ever fucking touch me again. And I was like, yo, that's my time.
Yeah, oh man, yeah.
Talent was crazy. But yeah, that's my story with Talent.
Yeah, you touched the ball dude's head? Oh, wow, yeah, you was wild.
I was wild. Yeah. Oh, you guys don't want to laugh? I got something for your ass.
But yeah, just meeting the people. I did a show with like Donnell Rawlins. I did Michael Blackson, Lou Nell, Tyler Craig. And like I said, the journey, just meeting the people. Like just the comedian that's on their way. Like who they ain't got like the recognition yet, but like they killers on stage. Like Paris Sachet, you got like Tata Sharice, Chanel Renee. I got the homies, Dwayne Watts, Gina G. The people that people don't know about yet.
Yeah, I never heard of them.
These are killers. These are some killers, man. So yeah, these are like the homies. Just, you know, people I can call my friends. I know that they just some stage killers too.
Yeah, that's awesome. We just keep walking to them.
All right, cool.
At 7. But
Jared Waters. All my homies from Tampa.
Yeah. Jared Watts. You said Jared Watts?
Jared Waters. Yeah. The homies from Tampa. Tampa has a comedy scene and people need to understand it. Got some killers. John Jacobs, Matt Fernandez, Rio Paris, Tony Fats. People just need to know Chuck Glass, Terry Lewis. So many people. I've been in it for so long and I just know people that's been working and doing their thing. Don't hit us, please. If so, we got it on video.
Actually, New York City's not the place to get hit. You get hit and run. You will not find that person.
Well, we got it on video in HD. 4K, hopefully.
Hit by a car, I didn't make
you got hit by a car?
You didn't make any money.
Oh shit! like in the Red Man video.
Word. Got stunt double. Boom. So what do you think you have to? I mean, you already kind of answered it. If I knew what I would do it. But what do you got to do to make more money in the comedy world? Like what's holding you back, bro?
I mean, if you hustle it right, you can make some nice money. You just got to figure out, you know, once you get like the recognition, like that comes from like the consistency. Just every time you get on stage, you delivering, and your name get out there, then you can just start, you know, naming your price, and the people want to see you, and the people gonna want you to perform, they'll pay it.
Word.
I got a nice little situation going on, so yeah.
Good. We're about to perform, or you're about to perform in Brooklyn.
Out here, Miss Barb's.
What's like going through your head? About to go perform in New York.
It's just another night. Just try to figure out. I have a really bad habit of not preparing a set before I go. And this is something I picked up from an improv group. So I know like the beginning joke and probably the end joke. the closer or whatever. But I like to feel the crowd out and see what they're biting at, what might be going on. Sometimes something might come to me while I'm just sitting there, and I'm gonna throw it in. So I mean, I know my jokes, but sometimes I don't want to tell my jokes. Sometimes I just want to like make up some new stuff.
Yeah.
And see how it go.
That's dope.
Like y'all just had a shooting, and the dude left clues, and I was like, oh shit. At first I thought they was filming another Batman movie, because like he leaving clues like the Riddler in Gotham City and all that stuff. So I was like, oh, it looked like the scene from when the Joker was what was that, The Dark Knight?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what the footage looked like when they first played it. So I didn't know that was something for real.
Right.
I thought it was from a movie.
What advice would you give? Hold on, let's go past the Dominicans first. Right. That's his next question.
Dominicans been rocking ever since we started.
They got
taping.
a box truck cut open. Was that the box truck that's open like that with the speakers? Oh no, it's the van. Oh, I was gonna say they got that shit.
What if that was a club on the inside? They had.
I wouldn't be surprised.
They put a club in the moving van.
My girls don't want to go there.
Not a Dominican in sight. Those are the Haitians.
No, they look like they're Haitians.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I can go get me a griot plate.
What advice do you have somebody? Are you from like a small town?
Yes. 2 red lights, Edgefield, South Carolina.
What Edgefield? Shout out to Edgefield. What advice would you give a aspiring comedian that's trying to break up out of his small hometown? Bring it to the comedy world. Do you feel like New York and LA is like a spot to be? Is that necessary?
I mean, yeah, but you can do that from your own home. You're gonna get hit by this light. Nope. Oh, go. They're gonna honk at us. All right. Just if you funny, being funny is like being good at sports. If you really good, the word gonna get out about you. You just gotta be in a place where people can hear about you or see you. So like that's why I do like the videos and hit all the mini stages. Somebody gonna see you somewhere.
Social media is a huge advantage now.
Yeah, social media. But you're gonna do so much on social media. Once you get like that on stage, and people see that you are a performer for real.
Yeah.
Then that's like just another door open. So
how do you feel about posting like clips from your stand-up set online?
I mean, that just let people know that this is what happens when you come to a show. So come out, it's like a commercial. So like this is what we're doing. This making people laugh.
Like giving away your jokes or some shit.
If you still writing, then
we cross right here, Tim, this way. Yeah.
But we still
that's the thing. If
constantly
you
right.
do jokes, you be straight, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, I just keep it. You guys just keep flexing the writing muscle.
Yeah. I think that's a great gift great talent and gift that you have, an experience that you have that you were able to do that at a young age, in your early 20s, in your college and stuff.
Yeah.
You know how to pull the heartstrings and comedic strings and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Keisha. That's Keisha down there. She gonna get food. Okay.
I thought you were talking to this lady. I was like,
oh no. That's my homie down there. She's gonna go get food.
Barry, just tell our followers and listeners and viewers where they can find you.
Y'all can catch me, Barry S Naylor, on all social media platforms. That's Barry BARRYS Naylor, NAYLOR. I'm just wilding. My page is for the people who are at work, who don't want to be at work. Go to my page, check it out. It's for the ones who, if your man's not funny and you want to show them some real jokes, go to my page, show them.
What does the S stand for?
That's my mom's maiden name, Singleton.
Okay.
So yeah, I make sure I acknowledge my parents. So I'm named after my dad, and I want to make sure I use my mom's maiden name, so the S stands for Singleton. Everybody don't know that. I don't even tell nobody that, but you got the exclusive, other than the 17 other people that know that already.
Walk these off. Later.
Peace.
Peace.